SDGs. So what we can say overall, by integrating sustainability into business and businesses, we contribute to a more balanced and equitable global future. हम आज जो निर्णय ले रहे हैं वह भविष्य की दिशा तय करते हैं, और जब हम निर्णय ले रहे होते हैं तो इसमें कोई तो राय नहीं। पहले फ्यूचर इज अनसर्टेन, फ्यूचर इज रिस्की, we have to think accordingly. Means it poses number of challenges. Like when we talk about the green manufacturing, when we talk about the green finance, when we talk about the sustainability, initial investment cost is too high. For example, if someone wants to take a car or two wheelers, if they are taking petrol version or diesel version in case of car, cost is less. And if you will take green manufacturing product, that is EV, cost is more. So initial cost is always high. That's itself a challenge. Because generally we think कि cost ज़्यादा हो गया तो मुझे इसको नहीं लेना चाहिए, तो ये कमरा में चलेगा. That's why the government is giving subsidies in different forms to enhance green manufacturing or to enhance the sale of such kind of products. Lack of awareness and training ये काफी लैक करता है ग्रीन के एरिया में, क्योंकि हम उसको प्रूव कर देते हैं कि नहीं, हम लेट्स सी द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ सच काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स, ह्यूज बेनिफिट्स. देयर आर सम पॉलिसीज, सम रेगुलेशन बैरियर्स, वी हैव टू ओवरकम दिस बैरियर्स एंड पॉलिसी लेवल. एंड वन इज रेजिस्टेंस टू चेंज. सी ह्यूमन नेचर, माय नेचर, योर नेचर, by nature we resist these changes. So we have to overcome these barriers. And how can we overcome this barrier? By making more and more and more awareness about the kind of change. Then we can think, yes, the people will adapt this one. Or some ये होता भी है in the words of Henry Ford, when change is inevitable, don't find fault, find remedy. हम क्या करते हैं, फॉल्ट निकालते हैं, चेंज क्यों हो रहा है, चेंज में होना है. एंड चेंज एक वर्ड ऑफ के बारे में कहते हैं, लाइन डालते हैं, चेंज इज द ओनली कांस्टेंट इन दिस वर्ल्ड, ओनली कांस्टेंट, नथिंग एल्स इज कांस्टेंट. सो व्हेन इट इज इनेविटेबल, व्हाई टू फाइंड द फॉल्ट, लेट्स फाइंड द रेमेडीज. सो जितने भी चैलेंजेस की मैंने बात की, ऑल दी चैलेंजेस आर देयर, बट these challenges also create opportunities for you. Opportunities for innovation, opportunities for research, and opportunities for entrepreneurship. और यह मानते हैं कि जो चुनौती होती है, हर चुनौती एक अवसर लेके आती है. जैसे हम बात करें मान लो कोरोना, तो कोरोना बहुत दिखते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा दिखते हैं, लेकिन अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत सारी है. मैनी इनोवेशंस, मैनी. हमें क्लास लेनी नहीं आती थी कि ऑनलाइन क्लास कैसे लें, और आपको क्लास अटेंड करने नहीं आती थी ऑनलाइन क्लास कैसे जारी करें. आप देखो सब ऑनलाइन चल रहा है. पहले हम कहाँ सोचते थे. तो जितनी भी चुनौती होती है हमारी, वो हमेशा एक अवसर लेके आती है और हम इसको यूज करना चाहिए. यंग माइंड्स पर्टिकुलरली प्रेजेंट हियर टुडे, दे हैव द पोटेंशियल टू डेवलप द सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ सच काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. एंड your solution of such problem will redefine the industries and create some sustainable growth. तो मैं आपसे ये मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ स्टूडेंट्स को, my dear students and scholars, you are the torch bearer of tomorrow, no doubt about that. आप ही हमारे भविष्य के निर्माता हैं. So I encourage you to think out of the box. Think beyond conventional business practices. So you have to think out of the box. Embrace sustainability as a core value. यानी कि शॉर्ट टर्म की बात नहीं कर रही, आप लॉन्ग टर्म की बात कर रहे. Develop skills in the emerging technology, because today's degrees are important, no doubt, but if you don't have the skills, nobody will be hiring you. So therefore, we have to develop the skills in today's scenario. Engage in research in real world situations, having impact on the world. which can be noticed by others. So you are, maybe today you are job seekers, but you have to change it from job seeker to the job creators, and you can do it. If you talk about the sustainability, if you learn about the sustainability, I'm sure that you will be job created in days to come. Remember, the future belongs to those who innovate, not only innovate, but innovate responsibly. Innovation should be there, but with responsibility. सफलता वही है जो समाज और प्रकृति दोनों की हित करे. So in the end, once again, I must appreciate the organizing committee, the Department of Commerce and Department of Economics for organizing such a wonderful national seminar, all very, very, very relevant topics, independent scenarios, and all relevant sub-themes of this national seminar. I'm confident that the discussions, the deliberations, which will be held or being held at present, will certainly lead to one meaningful insight and actionable outcome. ऐसे प्रयास हमेशा वास्तव में सराहनीय होते हैं और आपका कॉलेज इस सराहना के पात्र. So in conclusion, let me say that sustainability is not a choice, rather it is the responsibility at present. So इस तरह बोलते हैं जो आपको एक ऑप्शन लेना है. So इसलिए responsibility है. We have to go with this. The integration of green manufacturing, the green finance with industry 4 technologies offer a powerful pathway towards achieving sustainable development. So once again, I would like to say, sustainability is not the option. It is the only pathway to future growth. Let's act together, think responsibly, and innovate wisely. The future will not be shaped by those who grow fast, but those who grow responsibly.
में तो वाइडर है, प्रैक्टिकल में वाइडर नहीं है. As controller for examination of the university, I have seen that 297 colleges are there with which I am dealing as controller of examinations. To all the faculty and the students, 297 colleges affiliated to my university. And I aim to gain the sustainability into the education has not achieved yet. Sustainability education की आएगी जब बच्चा अपने मार्क्स और पेपर देने से ऊपर उठ के लर्निंग की बात करेगा. लर्निंग की बात आज की डेट में सॉरी ना टीचर कर रहे हैं ना स्टूडेंट कर रहे हैं. लर्निंग बोलती है, लर्निंग की डेफिनेशन है मैनेजमेंट पढ़ाते हैं, परमानेंट चेंज इन द पर्सनैलिटी. तो हमारी एजुकेशन को परमानेंट चेंज इन द पर्सनैलिटी लेकर के आ रही है या नहीं आ रही, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. इट इज मिसिंग. वी जस्ट फीड द स्टूडेंट्स टू अपीयर इन द स्कूल्स. 10th का रिजल्ट आया, एवरीबॉडी विल बी हैप्पी, 98 99. माय सन आस्क्ड मी, पापा इतने नंबर इंग्लिश में कैसे आ जाते हैं, लैंग्वेजेस में कैसे आ जाते हैं, 100 आउट ऑफ 100. यस, आई आल्सो थॉट ऑफ दैट. ये कैसे पॉसिबल है? हमने बच्चों को मशीन बना दिया, ये नंबर लो, चैलेंज देते हैं इतने नंबर लो. पड़ोसी के बच्चे से ज्यादा आने बहुत जरूरी हो गए हैं. चैलेंज ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. सस्टेनेबिलिटी एजुकेशन की है लर्निंग के ऊपर, स्कोर के ऊपर नहीं है. मैं इस बात में बहुत बच्चों को ये नहीं कहता कि इतना स्कोर आना चाहिए. मैं कहता हूँ कि आपने सीखा क्या, वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. सोसाइटी जिसमें सोशल मीडिया की बात अभी कर रहे थे सर, डिपेंडेंसी नहीं है हमारी सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर. अगर आप कहते हो ना हमारी डिपेंडेंसी है सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर, हमारी डिपेंडेंसी नहीं है, ओवर डिपेंडेंसी. हम ओवर डिपेंडेंट हो गए हैं सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर. मूवीज इतनी आ रही हैं, मूवीज का कंटेंट देख लीजिए क्या आ रहा है, वो सस्टेनेबिलिटी नहीं है. बट हमारा माइंडसेट ऐसा हो गया है, हम उसी की तरफ भागते हैं, वो सस्टेनेबिलिटी नहीं है. वॉर की बात स्टार्ट की थी जहाँ पे कौशिक सर ने कि वॉर चल रही है, वर्ल्ड वॉर की तरफ बढ़ती जा रही है. तो वॉर किस चीज के लिए है? सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए नहीं. उसके बहुत सारे सोशल और फाइनेंशियल फैक्टर हो सकते हैं. हॉर्मोन्स खुलेगा नहीं खुलेगा, उसके ऊपर टोल लगेगा नहीं लगेगा, इस गवर्नमेंट को बेनिफिट होगा नहीं होगा, ये सब बात की बातें हैं. सबसे पहले वो वॉर है किस चीज की? वो सिर्फ ईगो है, नथिंग एल्स। बाकी सारे उसके बाय प्रोडक्ट्स हैं। उसको जस्टिफाई करने के लिए हम और सोशल और फाइनेंशियल फैक्टर्स दे सकते हैं, बट वो और कुछ नहीं है, वो ईगो है। बट मैं हमेशा फिर इसको क्रिटिसाइज करता हूँ। इंडिया इज द यंगेस्ट कंट्री, यस इट इज द यंगेस्ट कंट्री, मे बी अबाउट 60% यूथ प्रेजेंट इन द इंडियन पॉपुलेशन। थिंक अबाउट the next after the time after 20 years, India will then be the oldest country. देख करके हम ये खुश हो जाएंगे हमारा इंडिया यूथ है, यंग है, नहीं, हमारा इंडिया बूढ़ा होने जा रहा है 20 साल बाद। इसलिए हमें आज काम करना पड़ेगा। एज अ फादर, एज अ हेड ऑफ द फैमिली, एज अ मदर, एज अ हाउस वुमेन, हम क्या सोचते हैं वहां पे जाकर? फ्यूचर के लिए कुछ सेव करना है, हमें फ्यूचर बच्चों का अच्छा करना है, वही तो सस्टेनेबिलिटी है। हम फैमिली में सोच रहे हैं क्या हम एक्चुअल सोसाइटी में हैं? ये सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन है, क्या वो कर पा रहे हैं? कोई यंग कंट्री आज है तो ये समझना पड़ेगा कि आज भी टाइम है कुछ ना कुछ करने का, अचीव करने का। और हमारा यूथ कहाँ जा रहा है? वो क्लासेस में कितना आ रहा है, वो लर्न कितना कर रहा है? डॉक्टर नरवाल ने बोला था कि युवा, this is what the question should be there in the mind of the students. It is the responsibility of the teachers to put them on the right track. We talk about environment friendly. My question, really we are environment friendly? We talk to be friendly. We really adopt this in our daily routine life. This is a question for you. CSR is there. Really, for what we are CSR? For what we are, in the corporate, CSR is CAU oral. Watching sir, accounting, financial management, वहाँ पे स्ट्रेटजी है, वहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन है, रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग है। तो CSR सिर्फ रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग के लिए तो नहीं है। मैं क्वेश्चन नहीं उठा रहा किसी को, क्या वो सिर्फ रिकॉर्ड के लिए है? क्या उसका बेनिफिट हमें दिखाई दे रहा है? नीड टू थिंक। इंडस्ट्री रेवोल्यूशन आ रहा है, नई नई चीजें आ रही हैं। Day before yesterday, I was in a high-level meeting of the university authorities and the Secretary Finance of Punjab, and we were sitting together to build a building into the university. And they gave me a budget. This is a budget, 3 crore. I said 3 crore building is not possible in 3 crore. That building is a 100 capacity hostel for the disabled students, which we need to build at the university campus. And 3 crore is not possible. I raised a red flag. It is not possible. Immediately, our Vice Chancellor, he is a very visionary person. Our Vice Chancellor gave me a concept. He said, Dr. Singla, think about quota cabins. I said, what it is? They go and Google it. Immediately within the meeting, we searched quota cabin, P-O-R-T-A. You can search it out. You will find a beautiful buildings, rooms, infrastructure, interiors in quota cabins. Those quota cabins are portable buildings, and even the computer labs and chemistry, physics and science labs are feasible under the quota cabin technique. And that technique is sustainable also, because you can put that particular material to any other place. Total waterproof, total sunproof. This is really new thing for me even day before yesterday. Now why I am throwing this idea from this platform, just to give you the awareness that there exists something which can be possible as a quota cabin, not to build these halls, to have those quota cabins so that you can reutilize the things at any other place. And the life of those quota cabins, but they used to tell us that 15 to 20 years and 650 square foot cost, but we examined from the Delhi that were 10 lakh. In 10 lakh, 650 square foot area can be covered. This was the idea given to me, and then they told me, go ahead, now spend 3 crore and build a building. We will give you the space. This is how the new things come into the existence. But whether we know about it, whether we can use it, and the सबसे बड़ा question है कि adaptability. Even as a finance officer of the university, आई वाज आल्सो लिटिल बिट रिलक्टेंट कि मेरा 3 करोड़ आज लग जाएगा, 15 साल बाद तो जीरो हो जाएगा। देन वी नीड टू डू द कैलकुलेशन, ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट, है ना, उसकी कैलकुलेशन निकालेंगे कब जाकर के वो कॉस्ट पूरी हो जाएगी, कब उसका खत्म हो सकता है, डेप्रिसिएशन क्या पड़ेगी, वो सारा कुछ हमें सोचना पड़ेगा। अ लॉन्ग प्रोसेस, बट वी कैन डू दिस। दिस इज सस्टेनेबिलिटी। इसके लिए थॉट प्रोसेस डेवलप करना पड़ेगा, टू बी रियल, टू बी सस्टेनेबल एंड टू बी अचीवेबल। ये सबसे जरूरी है। स्टूडेंट्स आर एम्बिशियस, नॉट स्टूडेंट्स, एवरीबॉडी इज एम्बिशियस। मुझे आज ये मिल गया, मुझे कल ये मिलना चाहिए, मेरे पास आज ये है, मेरे पास कल ये होना चाहिए। हमारे एम्बिशंस की कोई लिमिट नहीं है। वी ऑल आर एम्बिशियस, बट कैन वी डिफाइन सक्सेस फॉर मी? अपने लिए आप सक्सेस को डिफाइन कर सकते हो? एवरीबॉडी विल बी हैविंग अ डिफरेंट डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेस। एक बंदा मजदूर बैठा है, वो कहता है जी मैं ईंटें तोड़ रहा हूँ, शाम की रोटी मेरे को भेजा, आई एम सक्सेसफुल। और एक अमीर बंदा कहता है कि आज की मेरी अर्निंग सिर्फ 20 करोड़ है, तो मुझे कुछ और चाहिए, और मेरे पास तो 20 करोड़ है, मैं तो कितना और कमा सकता हूँ। उसकी सक्सेस की डेफिनेशन कुछ और है। वो सक्सेस की डेफिनेशन आपको अपने लिए डिफाइन करनी पड़ेगी। ओनली देन यू विल बी एबल टू गेट सक्सेस इनटू द लाइफ। मैं एक जनरली बात बोलता हूँ, एक घर पे जाइए, कल संडे है, एक शीट लीजिए, उसके ऊपर अपने ड्रीम लिखिए, जितने छोटे छोटे मैक्सिमम हो सकते हैं लिख डालिए। 15, 20, 25, 35, 50, 60, 70, 80 जो लिखना लिख डालिए, रख दीजिए। अगले दिन रात को शीट को उठाइए, उसमें देखिए यार ये तो छोटा सा है, तो कर ही लेंगे, काट लो, काटना शुरू कर दो। हफ्ते बाद आपके पास 10 बचेंगे, 8 बचेंगे, 12 बचेंगे, उस पर काम कीजिए। बाकी तो अचीवेबल ही है, काम तो उसके लिए करना है जो मुश्किल है, बाकी तो अचीवेबल है। दिस इज द वे टू गेट सक्सेस इन द लाइफ। इसके लिए क्या हम फ्यूचर रेडी हैं? स्टूडेंट्स आज के जो हैं उनको फ्यूचर रेडी रहना पड़ेगा, टू बी मोर प्रोफेशनलिस्ट एंड अल्टीमेटली टू बी अ बेटर सिटीजन ऑफ दिस कंट्री। ये सबसे जरूरी है। सस्टेनेबिलिटी है, अगर हमारा आज का जो सस्टेनेबल तब है अगर वो अच्छा सिटीजन बनेगा आने वाले 10 साल, बहुत क्रूशियल है आने वाले 10 साल। सर ने बोला कि हम 4th लार्जेस्ट और 5th लार्जेस्ट इकोनॉमी है वर्ल्ड में, हम 3rd पे चले जाएंगे अमेरिका और चाइना के बाद, हम 2nd और 1st पे भी जा सकते हैं। क्यों? हम पॉपुलेशन में नंबर 1 है, मोस्ट पॉपुलस कंट्री। तो अगर हमारे पास इतना कुछ है तो इतनी ब्रेन भी तो है ना, हम उस पॉपुलेशन को क्या गिनते हैं? काउंट गिनते हैं। मैं उस पॉपुलेशन को ब्रेन कहना चाह रहा हूं। दिस इज द डिफरेंस। डोंट काउंट द बॉडीज, काउंट द ब्रेन। जितने ब्रेन आपके ज्यादा हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपके पास इंटेलेक्चुअल लेवल भी तो बड़ा होना चाहिए। 100 बंदा ज्यादा होने से 100 इंटेलेक्चुअल ज्यादा नहीं आते, पर 5 तो आ सकते हैं। और अगर हमारे पास इतनी बड़ी पॉपुलेशन है तो इंटेलेक्चुअल लेवल भी हमारा बाकी किसी भी कंट्री से ज्यादा होना चाहिए। क्या हम वो सोच रहे हैं? क्या हम क्लासरूम को डेवलप कर पा रहे हैं? ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट। हमारे एक वाइस चांसलर थे, वो कहते हैं टीचर क्लास में कम जाते हैं किसी टाइम के बाद में। एक और टीचर बड़े थे, कहते हैं हम क्लास में तो भेज देंगे, बट वो अंदर जाके करेंगे क्या? उसमें क्या करेंगे? दिस वी नीड टू थिंक। और जो सामने स्टूडेंट बैठे हैं जो इस प्रोफेशन में आना चाह रहे हैं और कॉर्पोरेट में जाना चाह रहे हैं, जिस भी प्रोफेशन में आप जा रहे हो, यू नीड टू बी नंबर 1। यू नीड टू बी नंबर 1। इसको ईगो नहीं, मैं प्राउड कहूंगा। मेरा थॉट ये होता है नॉट बी नंबर 2, बी नंबर 1। दैट इज द नेसेसिटी। क्योंकि जब नंबर 1 सोचोगे तभी कुछ अचीव कर पाओगे। बहुत पुरानी है, थिंक बिग यू विल अचीव स्मॉल, जो पुरानी बातें हो गई। मैं कहता हूँ थिंक बिग एंड अचीव बिग, करके दिखाना है तभी पॉसिबल है, अदरवाइज नहीं है। दिस इज मस्ट। और ये ड्यूटी की है, क्या है? एकेडमिशियंस की है, जो सोसाइटी में सबसे ऊपर है, जिन्होंने विद्या देनी है। गुरु की बात करते हैं, जिन्होंने विद्या देनी है, जिन्होंने डेवलप करना, कैसे इसको रेगुलराइज करेंगे? सर ने बोला था कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज नॉट एन ऑप्शन। पूरी टॉक सुनी है मैंने दोनों अपने सीनियर्स की। उन्होंने बोला कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज नॉट एन ऑप्शन। मेरे को पता आपने कितने सुनी है, मैंने तो इतने नोट्स बनाए हैं पिछले घंटे में। सस्टेनेबिलिटी मतलब है इनका डाटा जो करके बोल रहा हूँ कुछ भी कर रहा हूँ। सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज नॉट एन ऑप्शन, इन्होंने बोला, मैंने बोला, मैं कह रहा हूँ कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज नेसेसिटी टू लिव एंड टू सी द फ्यूचर। जो सिचुएशन चल रही है ना, ये फ्यूचर दिखाई तभी देगा आपको, आप तभी देख पाएंगे अगर सस्टेनेबिलिटी को नेसेसिटी मान के चलेंगे। अगर वॉर में चले जाएंगे तो फ्यूचर आपका नहीं है, कब क्या होगा किसी को नहीं पता, एवरीथिंग इज अनसर्टन जो चल रहा है। हम कहते हैं कि हम आज की युग के प्राणी हैं, हमारा ब्रेन बहुत काम कर रहा है, हमें ये दिखाई नहीं दे रहा कि कोई भी वॉर, कोई भी ओवर एम्बिशियस हमारी सोसाइटी को खत्म करता जा रहा है, हमें उसके बारे में सोचना चाहिए। ये है सस्टेनेबिलिटी। ये जो बातें हैं ना मैंने अभी तक की है, ये सारी सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफ लाइफ है, सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफ इन पर्सन है, जितनी बातें कर रहा हूँ। अब मैं आपका वो जो तैयारी करके उन्होंने वो भी काफी थोड़े है ना, वो मेरे से नाराज हो जाएंगे मेरे बच्चे जिन्होंने मेरे साथ तैयारी करवाई है। मैं अपनी तैयारी अपने बच्चों के साथ ही करता हूँ, इनके साथ बैठ कनीशा चला लेना, ठीक है। हाँ जी, इसको थोड़ा क्विक लेंगे क्योंकि इसमें मैंने एसडीजी की बात की है, ईएसडी ऑलरेडी सर ने टच ऑन कर दिया है, एसडीजी की बात की है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। एसडीजी के गोल्स हैं 17, मैं इनको सबको नहीं पढ़ूंगा, ब्रीफ में बताते रहते हैं। 17 गोल्स की बात की है इसमें एसडीजी के, टू इंप्लीमेंट दो गोल्स जो 2020 में डिवाइस किए गए थे कि इन गोल्स के साथ हम सस्टेनेबिलिटी की तरफ बढ़ेंगे। हमें लाइफ बिलो द वाटर भी एग्जिस्ट करवानी है और कंट्रीज क्या करने लगी, बिलो द वाटर माइंस लगाने लगे, लाइफ की जगह माइंस आ गई है, तो ये सस्टेनेबिलिटी नहीं है, इसको चेंज करना पड़ेगा। नेक्स्ट, एनवायरमेंटल कॉन्शियसनेस, मैंने अभी बात की, डू वी रियली कॉन्शियस अबाउट द एनवायरमेंट? हम हैं कॉन्शियस या सिर्फ बात कर रहे हैं? आप अपनी कॉलोनी में जाकर के देखिए कि वहां पे आप कितना एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली एक्ट कर रहे हैं, आपके पड़ोसी कितना एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली एक्ट कर रहे हैं। अगेन अ रेड फ्लैग फ्रॉम माय साइड कि कितना हम हैं। बात करनी बहुत ईजी है, उसको निभाना बहुत मुश्किल है और हमें निभाना पड़ेगा, तभी फ्यूचर में हमारे बच्चे बात करने के लायक रहेंगे, नहीं तो बात ही नहीं हो पाएगी। ये बहुत जरूरी है। माय वाइफ इज, हमारी सन इज नॉट इन इंडिया, ही इज इन कनाडा। जब बात करते हैं वो कहता है पापा अब 5 साल हो गए तो एटीट्यूड चेंज हो जाता है बच्चों का, बहुत सारे और आपको पता हो, तो कहते हैं ये ऐसे कैसे कर लेते हैं आप कि कूड़े वाले को नहीं देते, बाहर फेंक देते, रात को 11 बजे स्कूटर पे टांगते हैं, कहीं भी छोड़ देते हैं, रोड के ऊपर कचरा, ये एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली नहीं है। हम सिर्फ अपने घर के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, पड़ोसी के नहीं, और जब बम गिरेगा तो पड़ोसी के साथ अपना भी उड़ेगा, ये सोचना पड़ेगा। हम इंडिविजुअल आइसोलेटेड नहीं है सोसाइटी में, सोसाइटी में कुछ भी हो रहा है उसका इम्पैक्ट हमारे ऊपर आना ही आना है, कुछ भी हो रहा है तो आएगा। सो ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव्स, हम बहुत सारे इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हैं, हम हेल्थियर एनवायरनमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, स्ट्रॉन्गर इकोनॉमी की हमने अभी बात की, इम्प्रूव्ड पब्लिक हेल्थ की बात कर रहे हैं। पब्लिक हेल्थ सबको याद आ गया कोविड के बाद, बड़ा चेंज आया कि हेल्थ सिस्टम डेवलप होना चाहिए, ये वाली फैसिलिटी होनी चाहिए, ये नहीं है, हमारा क्वेश्चन हमेशा ये है। हमें विश्वास नहीं है बट पब्लिक हेल्थ सिस्टम के ऊपर आज भी हम प्राइवेट हेल्थ में जाते हैं बिकॉज वी हैव इनफ मनी टू स्पेंड। हमारी पेस्टल पावर बहुत हाई है इस वक्त सोसाइटी में, पेस्टल पावर बहुत हाई है, बट उस पेस्टल पावर को हम ओवर यूज कर रहे हैं कई बार, इसके ऊपर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। इंडस्ट्री में सस्टेनेबल प्रैक्टिसेस फॉलो, तो मैंने अभी बात की इंडस्ट्री में, जैसे कोटा केमिकल की बात की है, तो सस्टेनेबल प्रैक्टिसेस हमें करनी पड़ेगी। ग्रीन फाइनेंस देखना पड़ेगा, ग्रीन फिनटेक देखने पड़ेंगे। हम फिनटेक की बात कर रहे हैं, ब्लॉकचेन की बात कर रहे हैं, डिफरेंट टेक्नोलॉजी जो फिनटेक में आगे दिखाएंगे उसकी बात कर रहे हैं, बट वो इंडस्ट्री में फॉलो करनी पड़ेगी। बात करने से बात नहीं बनेगी, करने से कुछ होगा। ग्रीन मार्केटिंग की बात कर रहे हैं, ग्रीन एनर्जी, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, सोलर सिस्टम बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन है आज की डेट में, गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडी भी दे रही है। हमने अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी में जितनी बिल्डिंग हैं सबके ऊपर सोलर सिस्टम लगा दिया और यूनिवर्सिटी का इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल हमने 30% पे लिया है। एक बार हमने इंस्टॉल कर दिया 30% पे लिया है। दैट इज ब्यूटीफुल थिंग, अच्छा है। रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी भी यूज कर रहे हैं, बिल भी हमारा कम कर रहे हैं, कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव भी हो रहे हैं और समय के साथ भी चल रहे हैं। कितने बेनिफिट्स एक टाइम में हम ले रहे हैं, तो जरूरी है। नेक्स्ट, ग्रीन फाइनेंस मेरा एरिया नहीं है, बट ग्रीन फाइनेंस मुझे 500 का नोट याद दिलाता है, वो चला गया। तो ग्रीन फाइनेंस वो नहीं है। ग्रीन फाइनेंस है टू स्पेंड द मनी ऑन टू द डिफरेंट वेंचर्स जो कि एनवायरमेंट में उनके ऊपर लगाना। इसको बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं करेंगे। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। 2.5 ट्रिलियन ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू क्रॉस इन द कमिंग ईयर्स। टॉप 3 ग्रीन बॉन्ड इश्यूज आर यूएस, चाइना एंड फ्रांस। ये रिपोर्ट है जी जो ब्रीफ यहाँ पे फैक्ट एंड फिगर के साथ है। नेक्स्ट, ये ग्रीन फिनटेक कुछ कंपनीज हैं जो ग्रीन फिनटेक के ऊपर काम कर रही है। नेक्स्ट ये कंपनी की थोड़ी डिटेल है। ग्रीन मार्केटिंग बहुत पुराना कंसेप्ट हो गया जी वैसे ग्रीन मार्केटिंग। ये इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली पैकेजिंग होनी चाहिए, उसमें कोई मटेरियल ऐसा यूज ना हो जो इन्वायरमेंट को खराब करे। तो ये सारी चीजें पुरानी हो चुकी हैं। बट ये देखिए, जब मैं बोलता हूँ पुरानी हो चुकी है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो काम की नहीं है, वो हमारे बेस हैं, उसी के ऊपर सब कुछ चल रहा है। पुरानी चीजें कभी खत्म नहीं होती। डाबर आज भी चल रहा है, कुछ भी आ जाए तो वो पुरानी चीजें हमारी बेस हैं। उन्होंने एक आइडिया और थॉट दिया हुआ है जिसको हम डेवलप करते करते रिफाइनमेंट कर सकते हैं, ऑब्सोलीट नहीं कर सकते। नेक्स्ट, ये कुछ ग्रीन मार्केटिंग कैंपेन, अभी एक दो की बात की तो ग्रीन मार्केटिंग कुछ कैंपेन है, हर्षे का है, पेप्सी का है। आगे चलिए जी, जो मैंने अभी बात की, क्या सिर्फ हम बात कर रहे हैं बियॉन्ड लिप सर्विस, क्या हम कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एक्चुअल में कर रहे हैं और कितनी कर रहे हैं? इसका क्या लेखा जोखा, क्या अकाउंट कुछ बना सकते हैं हम डिफरेंट कॉर्पोरेट का, डिफरेंट कंपनीज का, क्या रियलिटी में कितना स्पेंड हो रहा है? ये बहुत नेसेसरी है। क्यों? क्योंकि जब एक्चुअल दिखाई देता है ऑन द शीट, हमें लगता है कि हम बहुत अच्छा जा रहे हैं, बट एक्चुअल में वो हो नहीं रहा, तो वो सबसे ज्यादा खतरनाक है। अगर हमें ये पता ही नहीं कि हमारी स्पीड क्या है तो बहुत खतरनाक है। नेक्स्ट, ग्रीन एनर्जी, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, सोलर एनर्जी की एग्जांपल मैंने पहले बोल दी। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। नेक्स्ट चलिए, ये कुछ फैक्ट्स है। रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी डोमिनेंस है जी 2020 के बाद 80% ऑफ द न्यू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कैपेसिटी ऐड हो चुकी है इसमें। सोलर पावर सर्व हो चुका है 80% सिंस 2010। विंड एनर्जी की ग्रोथ हो रही है, हाइड्रो पावर लिगेसी बढ़ रही है। नेक्स्ट, जॉब क्रिएट्स हो रही है इन डिफरेंट एरियाज में। एनर्जी स्टोरेज की इनोवेशन हो रही है, नई बैटरीज आ रही है जिसमें एनर्जी लॉन्ग टाइम सेव रह सकती है। जियोथर्मल पोटेंशियल एंड ऑफशोर विंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर emerging in these days. Next, innovations, entrepreneurship and startups. कल मेरी एक इवेंट थी जिसमें I have given a thought of academia industry interface. Some of the industrialists were there with me, and some of the industrialists were there. Mutual talks and discussion with the students. वहाँ पे हम बात करते हैं स्टार्टअप्स की। क्या स्टार्टअप इंडस्ट्री प्रमोट करेगी या नहीं करेगी? स्टार्टअप्स आएंगे तो पुरानी इंडस्ट्री खत्म भी तो हो सकती है, बट इंडस्ट्री प्रमोट कर रही है। क्यों? स्टार्टअप्स अगर 100 होंगे तो 10 चल गए तो उनकी भी इनोवेशन हो सकती है। दिस इज हाउ वी कैन परस्यू द फ्यूचर डायमेंशन ऑफ द स्टार्टअप्स एंड द कॉर्पोरेट्स। नेक्स्ट, 2 मिनट हो गए। ग्रीन एनर्जी की डिपेंडेंसी बढ़ रही है, बट इसको सक्सेस की तरफ कैसे लेकर के जाएंगे? स्केलेबिलिटी, मेजरेबिलिटी है या नहीं है इसकी? इसके लिए सोलर पैनल्स, स्मार्ट ग्रिड्स एंड बैटरी सिस्टम्स, दीज आर द इनोवेशन दीज डेज। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। नेक्स्ट, इंडिया इज क्रिएटिंग मिलियन ऑफ एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी थ्रू दीज रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी सोर्सेज। एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी भी बढ़ रही है। अगली स्लाइड बताइए, एक पॉइंट जा रही है। नेक्स्ट, सीएसआर के बारे में हम बात कर चुके हैं। 3 फैक्टर हैं इसमें, 3 सेक्टर हैं, एजुकेशन, हेल्थ केयर एंड रूरल डेवलपमेंट, जिसमें सीएसआर आज की डेट में चल रहा है, बट इसको स्ट्रेंथन करने की आज भी जरूरत है। नेक्स्ट, नेक्स्ट प्लीज। यस, द ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन प्रेजेंट्स अ सिग्निफिकेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर द, इसको छोड़ दीजिए, नेक्स्ट चाहिए। Significant opportunity for the future for the business, drive the innovation, and investing in green initiative isn't just about reducing our carbon footprint. It's about sowing the seeds for the future. Sustainability is only possible if we think about our future like we think about our family. We need to consider this Mother Earth as our own home and the people living on the earth as our own family. Thank you very much. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. M.D.S.D for your wonderful dedication. Respected Singla sir, when we were discussing about stage and the seminar, Dr. Singla ma'am has said to me that after baby Singla sir, it will be really a challenge for all others to speak. And as she is the principal and I cannot say directly, in my mind I thought how she can say that she must have not listened people of literature. But after listening to you, she was right and I am wrong. But still I would like to say,
I am a person from literature.
wonderful lecture. And it is my proud privilege and I feel immense pleasure to welcome my dear teacher, my dear mentor, and Vikshika ma'am on this wonderful occasion. Welcome ma'am. And I request all the dignitaries on to welcome her with a cardboard. It is very true that thank you so much.
Yes, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You are admired for your grace, warmth and gentle nature. आपके लिए सादगी में ही सबसे बड़ी खूबसूरती छिपी होती है. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request all the dignitaries to welcome Dr. Shadul Ahuja, Chairperson of Technical Session 1. A very loving, kind and dynamic personality. She is an associate professor in Government College, Ambala. I request all the dignitaries to welcome her. Students, a huge round of applause, please.
बजान दो जी उदे खिंचनी जाने दो
Thank you, ma'am. I request dignitaries to stay over there and welcome Dr. Priyanka Shah, resource person of the Technical Session 1. Dr. Priyanka Sahani, please raise the stage and all the dignitaries, please welcome her. She is our alumni. She is also a founder member of Alumni Association of our college. So, dear students, जैसे आप चेयर्स पे बैठे हैं, वैसे ही वो भी वहाँ चेयर्स पे बैठकर सेमिनार सुनकर आज प्रोफेसर हैं हिंदू कन्या महाविद्यालय जींद में. तो आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जोरदार तालियों से अपने स्टूडेंट का स्वागत कीजिए. थैंक यू. as we are going to start technical session 1. For introducing Dr. Shagun Ahuja, I request elegant, kind and loving Dr. Puneet to grace the stage and acquaint us with Dr. Shagun. Distinguished guests, colleagues and students, it is a privilege to introduce our next speaker, an eminent academician whose expertise and commitment have recently earned her high acclaim from the district administrations for her outstanding performance, representing the Department of Commerce and Government PG College, Ambala, Dr. Shagun Ahuja brings with her over 22 years of rich teaching experience and alumna of Punjab University, Chandigarh. She holds an M.D.S.D and a PGDHRM and a PhD in Human Resource Management, a field where she has a truly left and indelible mark. Dr. Ahuja's scholarly contributions are vast and impactful. She has authored 29 textbooks adopted by major universities across India, from KUK to Odisha, and has published 22 research books, especially focused on human resource management. With over 40 research papers in prestigious journals and a track record of presenting at more than 80 seminars, her influence on the academic landscape is both deep and wide-reaching. Beyond her writing, she is a mentor who has guided numerous M.Phil and PhD scholars, and she continues to shape the future of research as a reviewer for international journals. Please join me in welcoming a distinguished scholar, an aspiring mentor, and a local pride of Ambala, Dr. Shagun Ahuja, as she comes forward to address the gathering. Ma'am, we look forward to your words.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries present over here, and the delegates from various institutions and students. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank the college management, principal ma'am, as well as the faculty for giving me such a beautiful opportunity to chair the session regarding the topic of the seminar, green finance and green manufacturing. We had a word with all the respected professionals in the inaugural session also. And regarding the technical session, I will wish best of luck to all the delegates who are going to present in this session. Highlighting the small guidelines regarding this, I will advise them to keep their presentation for 3 to 4 minutes and try to sum up as early and give the brief of their presentations or the brief regarding their paper which they have written regarding the topic of green manufacturing and green finance in relation to the industry HR. Once again, best of luck to all the delegates present over here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I request you to take your chair in the middle of the hall And as we have a resource person today also for technical session 1, I request Dr. Monica, Head Department of Economics and convener of the seminar, to introduce us with Dr. Priyanka. Thank you, ma'am. Respected dignitaries, delegates, and dear students, I've been privileged to introduce Dr. Priyanka Sahani with you. Dr. Priyanka Sahani is an assistant professor of economics at Hindu Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Jain, with over 14 years of teaching and research experience. She has published 25 research papers, 2 academic books, 6 book chapters, and a textbook on business economics. As per the curriculum of CDMU Silsang, a lifetime member of Haryana Economic Association and the president of Haryana chapter of All India Consumer and Investor Welfare Trust. She also serves on the undergraduate board of studies CRS University, Jain. Dr. Sahni has presented around 40 research papers and chaired sessions at national seminars. She is currently the brand ambassador of Security and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI. Ma'am, we welcome you in this one-day multidisciplinary national seminar. I request you to please take your seat in the middle. Please, ma'am. Over to you, Dr. Anuradha. I request Dr. Priyanka to give her deliberations for today's seminar.
Very good noon to all of you present here. Respected Principal Madam, convener of this one-day national seminar, esteemed faculty members, chairperson of this technical session, Dr. Shogul, and dear participants. A very good afternoon to all of you. I am Dr. Priyanka Sahni, Assistant Professor of Economics at Hindu Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Jain. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the organizers for conceptualizing and hosting this national seminar on such a relevant and significant theme. I am deeply grateful to Honorable Principal Madam for graciously inviting me to serve as a resource person in the first technical session. Before I begin my presentation, I would like to share a personal note. I am additional of this esteemed institution which laid the foundation of my higher education journey. It was there I took my first step towards academic and professional growth, inspired and guided by the dedicated faculty members who motivated me to pursue higher studies. Today, after 20 years, I stand before you not just as a speaker, but as someone who owes a great deal to this institution. Returning to my alma mater in this capacity fills me with immense joy and gratitude. Thank you all, my parents and teachers, for this lovely moment. Thanks to all. With that, I would now like to proceed with my presentation on the topic Green Finance in India, Bridging the Gap to a Sustainable Future. First of all, Green Finance refers to the financial products and investments that support projects with a positive environmental impact. It includes funding for renewable energy, energy-saving upgrades, pollution control, sustainable infrastructure, and climate adoption measures. The main objective of green finance is to combine the economic growth with environmental protection by directing our financial resources towards the activities that that reduce climate change, protect natural resources, and use the resources efficiently, which are very scarce in nature, and it is very essential for the economy. Next, please. Now, here are some key characteristics of green finance. Environmental purpose. In this case, the money is used for the projects that deliver clear environmental benefits, that is healthier environment. Additionality means funding for projects that may not get conventional financing. Transparency indicates clear reporting on how funds are used and how the funds we utilized as a green finance have an impact on the environment. Alignment follows the national and international sustainability standards such as Sustainable Development Goals. As we know, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and Government of India has the agenda to achieve these 17 Sustainable Goals by 2030, and various states have been working on this. Next, the scale of challenge of widening green finance gap. As you can see, the landscape, there is a huge finance gap. We need a capital to kickstart the India's net zero addition from next 10 to 12 years is $1 trillion, and total investment required to achieve net carbon zero emission by 2070 is $2.5 trillion. We can see there is a huge finance gap, for which the government should adopt some strategies and measures which we will discuss in the next slide. Next, please. Climate finance, the $1 trillion plus climate finance gap, and the government of India has very challenging task to achieve this target. Next. What are the types of green financing? We can discuss some of the green financing types. Green bonds. What is green bonds? Anyone can tell? Students, green bonds. सुना है आपने कभी ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स के बारे में? सुना है? नहीं सुना? ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स एक ऐसे डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जो स्पेसिफिकली क्लाइमेट चेंजेस के लिए या इन्वायरमेंट के लिए लिए जाते हैं. दैट आर रेज्ड स्पेसिफिकली फॉर द क्लाइमेट और इन्वायरमेंटल प्रोजेक्ट्स. इस केस में हम क्या करते हैं? मनी जो है दैट इज ट्रांसफर फॉर द एलिजिबल ग्रीन एक्टिविटीज. Now the question arises in front of us, what are the green activities or green initiatives? Green activities, we can say these are the initiatives or some practices specifically designed for protecting the environment, promoting the sustainable development, and mitigating the negative impact of human society or environment. If in the month of March we are seeing that temperature is very high, 2 days, and then we are seeing the rainy season after 1 week, it is the impact of the global warming changes, because human resources have destroyed the natural environment in very huge manner, and we need to protect that environment, and that is why the green bonds are required. Next is green loans. Please back. Green loans are those loans which are linked to the environmental performance, often offered with a lower interest rate. If कोई भी अगर कंपनी ग्रीन फाइनेंस के लिए, ग्रीन प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए या ग्रीन एक्टिविटीज के लिए लोन लेना चाहती है, तो उसे गवर्नमेंट लो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट में लोन ऑफर करती है, और कंडीशन ये है कि वो ग्रीन प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए क्वालिफाई करना चाहिए. इसमें एक तो आपका इंटरेस्ट रेट कम होगा, और दूसरा जो आपका मैच्योरिटी पीरियड है वो काफी ज्यादा होगा. नेक्स्ट इज कार्बन फाइनेंसिंग. इट इज अ वेरी क्रिटिकल topic in the present scenario. Government is saying that we should impose the taxes in the coming years on those industries and factories which will not be able to reduce the carbon emission. Government has worked to start on the carbon footprint also, and it is going to take a very strict action on the industries which are emitting the carbon footprints. It includes the financial tools to carbon reduction projects infrastructure growth includes expanding focus on green infrastructure. Now, what is green infrastructure? Green infrastructure is a network that provides the component for solving the urban and climate challenges. Next. These are the underfunded sector where the money is not reaching. There is a urgent need to focus on this sector. The first one is concentrated environmental investment. In this case, we can say that green finance heavily focused on utility-scale solar and wind projects. We are focusing on the solar energy and wind energy, but we are missing the broader opportunities which have wildlife. Distributed assets, if we talk about the M.D.S.D, that is micro, small, medium enterprises, efficiency program, electrical mobility remain critically underfunded. We need to address this challenge. Next, IEA warning. International Energy Agency requires urgent need to sharply increase the clean energy investment for the emission pathways. So these are the three sectors which are underfunded sectors, and government needs to concentrate on these sectors. Next, challenges. Structural weakness and policy gaps, limited awareness, high cost, information gap. Information gap, we can say there is a lack of asymmetry between the lenders and borrowers, plus product mismatches create barriers to access. Regulatory gaps, it includes underdeveloped carbon market and limited green credit mechanism. If we talk about the green credit mechanism, it is a voluntary initiative taken by the Indian government under the Environment Protection Act. It was introduced in 1986, being beyond the just carbon reduction. The government wants to reduce the carbon footprint and reduce the carbon emission. Next, please. Government initiative paving the way forward. What the government of India is doing for this? RBI Climate Framework, Reserve Bank of India Climate Framework. This framework is a fixed of interest rate bearing the deposit where bank for lends fund for the environmental projects. जो भी कंपनीज या इंडस्ट्रीज या फिर एनजीओ ग्रीन प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए, ग्रीन एक्टिविटीज के लिए लोन लेना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए ये आरबीआई के द्वारा चलाई गई स्कीम है. नेक्स्ट इज ग्रीन डिपॉजिट स्कीम. दिस स्कीम वाज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया ऑन 1st June 2023 for acceptance of green deposit scheme which encourage the green deposit. Green rupee deposit, this was introduced by the State Bank of India in 2024, and the objective of State Bank of India scheme is to mobilize the green funds for the green initiatives. Last, green debt securities. This scheme is launched by the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, and it supports the green initiatives through the special debt instruments. Here are some green initiatives which have been introduced by Government of India in 2026. National Green Hydrogen Mission, PM Kusum Scheme, PM Surya Ghar Muft Bil Yojana, Carbon Capture, Utilization and Strategy, etc. You can say we are moving towards these strategies. We are using the LED lights. This is an initiative towards the energy efficiency and application. Government is focusing on the zero waste and the collection of the e-waste. Government is promoting the use of electric vehicles. Government is promoting the use of paperless work or rainwater harvesting. These are the green initiatives which the Government of India has taken recently to promote the green finance. Synergy for sustainable development. Path ahead. Next,
everyone, ma'am, for your kind deliberations and thoughtful insights for today's seminar. Now I request you to co-chair the session with Chairperson Dr. Shagun Ahuja, and the session is now over to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. We are going to start the sessions with the presentations of the delegates present here. We are having total 6 to 7 delegates with us who are interested in presenting their research paper. Very first, I would like to invite Shah, Guru Nanak College. Please, ma'am. As I've already told, you are having 2 to 3 minutes. Please try to summarize your presentation within other time frame. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected chairperson, honorable judges, esteemed faculty members, and my fellow researchers. What a wonderful opportunity it is to stand before you today. I am Ms. Diksha, Assistant Professor in Commerce at Guru Nanak Girls College, Yamunanagar, and I have the privilege of presenting a research paper that my team and I are truly passionate about. A paper co-authored with my brilliant colleagues, Ms. Sakshi and Mrs. Lakwinder Kaur. Our paper is titled Green Manufacturing and Green Finance, Pioneering Sustainable Solutions for Industry 4.0. So let us dive in. Let's start with the question that I want all of you to think about for a moment. We talk about climate change, we talk about sustainability, we talk about a greener future. But here is the real challenge: who is going to pay for it? And how do the industries that drive our economy actually make the shift without destroying their bottom line? That tension between environmental sustainability and financial reality is exactly what inspired this research. Because the truth is, industries today cannot afford to choose between growth and sustainability. They have to achieve both. At the same time, and this paper is our attempt to show that it is not only possible, it is already happening. We conducted a thorough systematic review of 62 carefully selected research papers, policy documents, and industry case studies, sourced from leading academic databases like Scopus and Web of Science, as well as policy frameworks from SEBI, the Reserve Bank of India, the World Bank, the IFC, and the United Nations Environment Programme. We deliberately chose sources that balance academic regard with real-world relevance, because we did not just want to theorize about sustainability. We wanted to understand what is actually happening on the ground in real factories, in real financial markets, in the real Indian economy. So what did we find? Let me share our 3 most exciting findings. Our first finding, Industry 4.0 technologies are genuine game changers for green manufacturing. Internet of Things, connected energy monitoring systems are cutting industrial energy bills by 10 to 30%, not through massive infrastructural channels, but simply through visibility and real-time control. When a factory manager can see exactly where energy is being wasted, they can fix it immediately. 3D printing is reducing material waste by up to 70% compared to conventional methods, because it creates products layer by layer, depositing material only where it is actually needed. Our second second finding is perhaps the most powerful one. Green manufacturing and green finance are not just compatible, they actively power each other. Here is how the cycle works. A factory that invests in clean, efficient production generates real, verifiable, environmental performance data. That data attracts green investors because it gives them the proof they need. Those investors provide affordable capital. That capital funds for the sustainability upgrades, which generates more data, which attracts more investment. Our third finding requires some honesty because there are real serious barriers standing in the way. For millions of India's small and medium enterprises, the upfront cost of cleaning technology is simply out of reach. Most banks still lack the expertise to evaluate green investment proposals. India has no comprehensive national green taxonomy, meaning there is no shared legal definition of what actually counts as green, which creates confusion and opens the door to greenwashing. Based on all of these, we make 7 recommendations and let me highlight the most critical ones. India urgently needs a green national taxonomy, a clear, legally binding definition of what qualifies as green activity, so that banks, investors, and manufacturers can all speak the same language. We need SME focused green finance windows because sustainability cannot be a privilege that only large corporations can afford. We need Industry 4.0 green innovation hubs co-located with universities and industry clusters to build the skilled green workforce that this transition absolutely demands. So let me leave you with this. The green industrial transition is not just about saving the planet, though that alone would be reason enough. It is about building an economy that is more resilient, more innovative, and more capable of creating lasting prosperities for India's people. Green manufacturing and green finance, powered by Industry 4.0, are not utopian ideas. They are happening right now in factories across India and around the world. Our job as researchers, as educators, as policymakers is to remove the barriers, light the path, and ensure that no business, no matter how small, is left behind. Thank you so very much for your kind attention and your time. I look forward to your valuable thoughts and questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next presenter is Ms. Sheenam from Punjabi University, Patiala.
Good afternoon, respected chairman, distinguished guests and fellow participants. My topic is, does brand authenticity build loyalty? The mediating role of consumer trust, a review-based study. In today's competitive marketplace, consumers are highly informed and increasingly skeptical of exaggerated promotional claims that they no longer remain loyal to brands merely because of advertisements or discounts. Instead, they prefer brands that are genuine, transparent, and consistent in their values. This has made brand authenticity an important concept in modern marketing. Brand authenticity refers to the extent to which consumer perceive a brand as real, honest, original, and true to its promise. When a brand behaves consistently and communicates transparently, consumers are more likely to trust it. The second important concept in this study is consumer trust. Consumer trust means the confidence that a brand is reliable, credible, and capable of fulfilling its commitments. Trust reduces uncertainty and gives consumers psychological assurance while making purchase decisions. The third important concept is consumer loyalty, which refers to repeat purchase intention, preference over competitors, positive word of mouth, and long-term commitment toward a brand. The main objective of this review paper was to examine whether brand authenticity leads to consumer loyalty and whether consumer trust acts as a mediating factor in this relationship. This study is based on a structured review of published academic literature. Relevant research papers were collected from databases such as Scopus, Google Scholar, Web of Science, Science Direct, and Emerald Publishing. The selected studies were screened and analyzed through thematic review. The review findings indicate that brand authenticity positively influences consumer trust. Consumers are more likely to trust brands that are perceived as sincere, transparent, and dependable. Secondly, consumer trust positively influences loyalty. Consumers who trust a brand are more likely to repurchase, recommend the brand to others, and remain loyal over time.
Ma'am, third you speak, Ms. Shinama. Ma'am, please related to the topic of the seminar, relating to green finance or green manufacturing, industry 4.0.
Yes, ma'am. It is correlated, like it is interdisciplinary, like brand authenticity is.
How it is governed by, ma'am, green marketing and or sorry, green manufacturing or green finance?
Yes, ma'am. It is related.
Is related with
Yes,
them,
ma'am.
right?
It is a marketing term, but how it is related? Ma'am, उसमें था कि you can present any related topic. I'm just saying, please relate with the topic.
Related with the green finance and green manufacturing,
Yes.
right? In industry 4.0.
Yes, ma'am, but my topic is this only. But I can say that brand authenticity, when consumer take it as brand as an authentic term, they come as a loyal customers and they repeat their purchases, which automatically convert into green sustainable solution for the company. Because when a consumer will repeat its purchase, this will automatically contribute to green.
No, ma'am, repeated purchases doesn't contribute for the, that is your green.
The marketing cost will be less, and the resources used for the company will be less, and then it will be automatically contribute to the green.
Green, you can associate it with the green market. I think so.
Yes. But my topic is this. Yes. So my study is supported by three major theories, like commitment trust theory, which explains that trust leads to commitment and long-term relationships. Signaling theory, which suggests that authenticity signals quality and credibility. And social exchange theory, which states that consumers continue relationships when they perceive fairness and value. The study also identified research gaps such as limited evidence from emerging markets like India, lack of longitudinal studies, and the need to examine authenticity in the era of AI-generated marketing. In conclusion, brand authenticity has become a valuable strategic asset. Authentic brands build trust, and trusted brands build brand loyalty. Therefore, organizations should focus not only on visibility but also on credibility and genuine consumer relations. Thank you.
Next is Ms. Tanisha from Punjabi University, Patiala.
Good afternoon all. This This is Tanisha, research scholar at Punjab University, Patiala, pursuing PhD under the supervision of Dr. Bharat Singla, sir. Today's topic of presentation is Sustainable India, a case study of green industrial development. Moving forward to the introduction, industrialization has been considered as a key driver of economic growth all over the world. However, industrial development for a very long time has been associated with excessive resource depletion, environmental degradation, and rising carbon emissions. That's why these concerns attracted global attention for sustainable development, and thus the concept of green industrialization has been evolved. Therefore, green industrialization refers to an approach of developing industries that integrates economic growth with environmental sustainability, with efficient resource utilization, reduced emission, and the adoption of green technologies. The objective of the research paper is to analyze some Indian industries which are adopting the green industrialization practices. It is also focused on exploring the progress, challenges, and opportunities of green industrialization related to selected industrial sector. Moving forward to the research methodology part. Next slide. The selected cases are the Bhadla Solar Park at Rajasthan, Tata Motors for EV initiatives, wind energy sector in Tamil Nadu, Ultratech Cement for sustainable cement, and Indian Oil Corporation as biofuel industry. Let's discuss these contributions toward green industrialization. This is a descriptive study. The findings of the study revealed that the large-scale renewable projects like Bhadla Solar Park significantly contribute in reduction of carbon emissions along with the attracting investment and generating employment at rural level. Electric mobility promoted by Tata Motors is emerging as a main contributor in reducing pollution and fuel dependency in India. Wind energy development in Tamil Nadu indicates that supportive government policies, private sector are very crucial for renewable energy growth and thus impact sustainability and environmental practices. Companies like Suzlon Energy are also strengthening domestic manufacturing and technological advancement in the renewable sector. Cement industry, Ultratech Cement proves that traditional industries can adopt green technologies to lower carbon footprints and improve sustainability. Biofuel initiatives taken by Indian Oil Corporation include ethanol blending and biodiesel production. Effectively reduces emission and reliance on imported fuels. 2G ethanol plants also helps in managing agricultural waste and reduce stable burning, thus addressing both environmental and agricultural challenges. Moreover, collaboration with farmers, biofuel supply chains also provide additional income opportunities and support for rural development. Concluding with the conclusion that the study explores that green industrialization in India is steadily getting momentum through the combined efforts of government support, proactive corporate strategies, and continuous technological advancement. Green industrialization initiatives not only reducing carbon emissions and environmental degradation, but at the same time it is also promoting sustainable economic growth, generating rural employment, enhancing energy security, and encouraging innovation. Thus, green industrialization is emerging as a key driving force for achieving long-term environmental sustainability and inclusive development of India in long. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, Mr. Dip from Punjab University, Patiala. Ms. Devinder. Please try to finish in 2 to 3 minutes.
Good afternoon, respected professors and my fellow research scholars. My name is Devinder Kaur. I am currently pursuing PhD under supervision of Dr. B.B. Singla in School of Management Studies, Punjab University, Patiala. Today, I am here to present the research paper titled Exploring Green Finance in India, Role of Public and Private Sector Initiatives and Public Awareness. Through this study, I will guide you through the background of the study, methodology used, key findings and conclusions. So let's start with the introduction. Green finance has emerged as a crucial instrument for achieving sustainable development by directing financial resources towards environmentally responsible projects, clean technologies, renewable energy, and climate resilient infrastructure. At At its core, green finance is the acquisition and utilization of funds from various public and private sources for the projects aimed at creating various environmental benefits and creating other social benefits while ensuring the financial position. It creates a link between financial investment and environmental protection goals, such as mitigating pollution and achieving sustainable development. It includes various types of tools and instruments to help firm get the finance. These tools include green bonds, green loans, green securities, funds, climate and carbon finance, and green insurance. Against this background, this research aims to analyze the key initiatives taken by public and private sector organizations towards green finance. In addition, this research also aims to uncover the awareness among public regarding green finance in India. Let's move on to the methodology of the study. This study is descriptive in nature. This study is based on existing studies in the field of green finance. It analyzes the key initiatives taken by public and private sector organizations and public awareness from the already published resources such as research articles in journals, government and institutional reports, articles published in newspaper, and other published reports from public and private sector organizations and banks in India. These are the key initiatives taken by public sector organizations. Government of India has launched green bonds to finance the projects related to renewable energy, clean transportation and climate adaptation. RBI has promoted sustainable finance through its green deposit framework, allowing banks to raise deposits specifically for environmentally sustainable projects. SEBI has issued various guidelines for green debt securities and strengthened disclosure norms for listed firms. Public sector banks such as State Bank of India and developmental institutions like IREDA have financed renewable energy, energy efficiency and climate infrastructure. Private sector organizations are important because public funds alone are insufficient to meet India's climate financing needs. Large corporations and financially strong firms have issued green bonds to finance renewable energy, green buildings and green technologies. Private financial institutions increasingly offer green loans, sustainability linked loans, ESG mutual funds, and financing for electric vehicles and rooftop solar projects. Fintech firms are emerging as facilitators of green investment by using digital platforms, data analytics, and retail investing tools. And blended finance models combine government support with private capital risk projects in renewable energy, waste management, and electric mobility. Public awareness of green finance in India is crucial because green finance ultimately depends on the consumer choices, investors' demand, and citizen support for sustainable policies. Studies show that there is rising interest in terms such as renewable energy, ESG, and green finance in India. The major drivers of public awareness in India includes increased media coverage of climate change, government campaigns on clean energy and electric mobility, ESG reporting by companies, growth of sustainable consumer products, youth activism, and social media discussions. Let's conclude this study with that green finance is becoming an important pillar of India's sustainable development strategy. Public sector organizations such as Government of India, RBI, SEBI, and public banks have laid the institutional foundation through policies, norms, and regulations. Private sector organizations have expanded the market through green bonds, innovative lending, fintech, and ESG-based investment products. The study reveals that India's green finance progress depends on complementary roles of public and private sector. Public awareness has improved significantly, but deeper financial participation remains low. Many citizens support sustainability in principle, yet few directly invest in green financial products. Therefore, the next stage of green finance in India should combine market expansion with financial literacy and consumer engagement. Thank you. I hope you all find this session informative. Thank you to all.
Thank you so much. Our last presentation is of Ms. Aditi. Sorry, we are winding up this session with this presentation only due to the shortage of time. The chief guest for the valedictory session has already been arrived, so we have to cut short these presentations. Apologies for that. And last presentation is of Ms. Aditi. Please, ma'am, wind up within 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you.
Close your eyes for just 5 seconds. Please, everyone, close your eyes just for 5 seconds. I said the word green. Green, green, green. Now please open. I'm sure some may see the green pen, green bottle, or green something, but majority of you have seen the green trees, the green leaves related to our environment. A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I, Dr. Aditi Kataria, Assistant Professor, Shri Atmanand Jain, Institute of Management and Technology, AIMT, Ambala City. My topic of today's discussion is green marketing in the age of artificial intelligence, trends, threats, challenges, and opportunities. As we all know, it is an era of artificial intelligence, where machines and technology are overpowering our humans. They are taking their jobs because they are presenting the way technology in that manner. The work with man can do in hours, the technology is catching that work in just few seconds. With the word green, we correlate us with green trees, basically the green environment. In this environment, we are using products made by various marketers, producers, and this is the way they are doing their marketing. But the real story is, we have to create such products which are eco-friendly and safe for us. We have to create awareness among people. We have to procure resources for not just us, but for our future generation. This is the concept of sustainability. We can see the AI and green marketing is using eco-friendly products and designs, data-driven efficiency, Data-driven efficiency we can learn with the consumer reactions to eco-friendly labels or claims, and supply chain with the carbon footprints and environmental impact. We are using our shaving creams that are having CFCs, the chlorofluorocarbons, which is harming our environment. Various researches have done in this field. The authors have discussed the concept of green marketing with the concept of 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. We should reduce the use of plastic. At the place of plastic, we should use the jute bags, we should use some paper bags, and reuse the materials and products. For example, at the place of purchasing new things, we should focus on the repairing and the recycle of the plastic, the glass and the metal. Many celebrities have also joined this program. Ajay Devgan, the famous actor, has focused on the solar energy project. Diya Mirza, Leonardo DiCaprio and various have done the green environment project. In that, they focus on the solar energy today, a greener earth tomorrow. The research camp I have focused that despite the growing...
Ma'am, please summarize the presentation.
As we all know, 22nd April, the World Earth Day is approaching. This topic is correlate with that. AI is not just making marketing better or smarter, it is making sustainability visible, measurable and actionable. With this, we can use, reduce and recycle. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, all the presenters with the very good presentations, beautifully prepared and presented. I will congratulate today organizers for choosing this beautiful topic which covers 3 new concepts for our students like green manufacturing, green finance and the third one is the Industry 4.0. They have related the green manufacturing and green finance to the Industry 4.0, like how the artificial intelligence, that is the latest technology, IoT, is changing the world. Now they are also affecting our new demands of green manufacturing as well as the green finance. Now green manufacturing and green finance both are the demand of the hour, now both go hand in hand. Now green finance is a catalyst, is acting as a catalyst for the manufacturers to go green, for eco-friendly products, to promote eco-friendly practices in the businesses. Green finance supports these manufacturers to manufacture all these eco-friendly products for the saving our planet, for saving our people. All these 3 concepts are new, but कहते हैं ना कि जब इनकी शुरुआत होती है तो कहीं ना कहीं से हमें हिंट भी मिलता है। बहुत ही पहले से हम लोग सस्टेनेबिलिटी पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, हम लोग साथ ही साथ ग्रीन मार्केटिंग पढ़ते आ रहे हैं। आज उस सस्टेनेबिलिटी और ग्रीन मार्केटिंग को एक प्योर फॉर्म में सामने लाया गया है ग्रीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के थ्रू, बिकॉज मार्केटिंग बाद में होगी, पहले मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होगी। मार्केटिंग नीड बताएगा कस्टमर की मैन्युफैक्चरर का, वो नीड अगर मैन्युफैक्चरर उसको इको फ्रेंडली प्रोडक्ट से पूरी करता है उन नीड्स को, तो हम लोग अपनी इस सस्टेनेबिलिटी को प्रमोट कर सकते हैं अपनी इकोनॉमी में, अपने इस प्लैनेट पर। So all the presentations which were given by the delegates were really good. The first presentation was given by Ms. Diksha. She highlighted how the green manufacturing and green finance is promoting Industry 4.0. The second presentation was given by Ms. Sheenam, and she related the brand authenticity with the consumer loyalty, which can be added that consumer loyalty can also be built up with the eco-friendly products. products. Then was Ms. Tanisha. She highlighted the case studies of the various Indian industries which are adopting the green industry practices like Tata, Ultratech Cement and Indian Oil Corporations. And then Ms. Devinder Kaur, she highlighted how the initiatives are taken by the various public and private sectors organizations in relation to the green finance, because these green finance practices is giving the manufacturers the finance facility in the form of green bonds, equity, etc. for promoting the eco-friendly products. Last was the given by Green Ms. Aditi, that is for green marketing in the age of air. I really congratulate all the presenters for these beautiful presentations. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to all the distinguished dignitaries, respected faculty members, and dear participants to the valedictory session of today's national seminar. As we come towards the concluding phase of this enriching seminar, it is time to reflect, appreciate, and celebrate the knowledge shared throughout the day. I request our worthy principal ma'am and other dignitaries to welcome Dr. Subhash, guest of honor for valedictory session. I request Seema ma'am to assist ma'am. I request all other dignitaries, Nishu ma'am, Dikshika ma'am, Monica ma'am, to accompany ma'am for this, to welcome our guest of honor. All the dignitaries sitting on the chairs can also accompany. Dr. Priyanka, Dr. Shagun, you are also requested to join. I also request to present our dupatta to Dr. Subhash. Students, please, huge round of applause to welcome guest of honor of today's valedictory session. Sir, kindly accept a token of gratitude from our side.
चल रहा है हो गया है तो बस चला चलाइए तो मैं बात ही
I request the principal ma'am and other dignitaries to welcome Dr. Deepika Singla. And we are thankful to you ma'am that you are here with us.
समझिएगा मैं मेरी बात
All other dignitaries to join.
हम तो नंबर ड्यूटी वाला मिल जाता
Sir, please join.
भैया ड्यूटी वाले में दे रहे हैं आने
Dr. Priyanka, you can also join. I also request the guest of honor and other dignitaries to place a memento to our session gratitude for your wonderful insights.
क्या करें?
Dr. Priyanka is also alumni of our college, and we are really proud that as a student she has started her journey from this college, and she is continuing her journey as a resource person. One day you will also come as a chief guest, ma'am. Many congratulations to you for your hard work and dedication towards future. I request all the dignitaries to take their seats. To formally begin the valedictory session, I request our respected principal ma'am, who is an inspiration to all of us. Ma'am, kindly grace and introduce us with our chief guest.
Yes, good afternoon. सब पीछे जाते सभी. Good afternoon बच्चों. सुना? सबने? आवाज नहीं आई. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. अब ये एक पौने घंटे का सेशन है. इतनी ज़ील आप में अंदर होनी चाहिए कि पता लगे कि M.D.S.D के बच्चे हैं. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes. Sir, Professor Subhash, sir, it is matter of great pride and honor for all of us to welcome you as guest of honor. For me, it is even more special to introduce you, not much an eminent academician, but also a valued senior at Concord Chapel. Sir is my senior in Ambala. Sir, with over 27 years of teaching and research experience and significant contributions to publication, research guidance, academic leadership, you have made a remarkable impact in the field of commerce and management. Your dedication, vast experience, silent yet meaningful contribution continue to inspire us. We are truly honored by your presence, sir. Thank you very much, sir. आपके लिए दो शब्द कैसे मैं याद करने के लिए लिखती हूँ. शब्दों से नहीं कर्मों से पहचान बनाते हैं आप. सादगी में रहकर भी ऊंचाइयों को छुपाते हैं आप. शोर नहीं करते पर हर दिल में जगह बना लेते हैं. ऐसे ही हम आप सबकी प्रेरणा स्रोत. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. मैं आज की इस मल्टी डिस्सिप्लिनरी नेशनल सेमिनार में हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट दीपिका जी को भी वेलकम करना चाहूँगी. दीपिका हमारे कॉलेज में टीच भी कर चुकी हैं, हमारी क्लोज फ्रेंड है. अगर मैं इनकी तारीफ के फूल बांधूँ तो बहुत बात ये समय कम रह जाएगा. एजुकेशन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखिए तो एक्सीलेंट टीचर, एक्सीलेंट वर्कर ऑफ कॉलेज. अगर कॉलेज में कोई एक्टिविटी मिलती है बैंक की आकार की शी इज कोऑर्डिनेटर, और हम जब भी कहें मैम आपको बाला आना है तो मैम का एक हम सोचा मैम मैं बहुत बिजी हूँ. ऐसे टीचर जो कॉलेज के लिए डेडिकेटेड है, हम उनको सल्यूट करते हैं. वी फील ऑनर कि आप हमारे पास आइए. थैंक यू वेरी मच दीपिका जी. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आई वेलकम ऑल द डिग्नेटरीज ऑन द डायस. थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल. महावीर सर, बीबी सिंगला सर. वैसे यूजुअली क्या होता है कि इनॉग्रेल सेशन के जो भी स्पीकर्स होते हैं वो चले जाते हैं. ये हमारे रिस्पेक्ट हम समझ लो या बॉन्ड समझ लो, इसके कारण बने हुए हैं और अभी तक हमारे साथ हैं. तो एक ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर ऑल ऑफ देम, क्योंकि अदरवाइज ऐसा कभी नहीं होता कि इनॉग्रेशन वाले एंड तक वेरी मच सर फॉर द कोर ऑफ माय और ये सब क्रेडिट जाता है सुभाष जी को, क्योंकि सुभाष जी के लिए भी बैठे हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू।
Thank you, ma'am. Moving forward, it is my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, Professor Dr. Subhash Chandra Ji, a well-known personality in the commerce faculty. Dr. Subhash Chandra is presently working as professor in Department of Commerce, Kurukshetra University. He is having years of teaching and research experience. His area of specialization is accounting and finance, taxation, banking, auditing. He has 40 publications. He is credited in national and international journals of repute. 25 MPhil and 9 PhDs have been successfully completed by the research scholars under his guidance, and presently 6 are pursuing. Professor Subhash presented 46 papers in national and international seminars, conferences, chaired technical sessions in 36 national as well as international seminars. He has also delivered lecture as resource persons in 34 national and international seminars and conferences. Sir, we are really grateful to you to have you here, as you have been member of UG and PG Board of Studies in Kurukshetra University. You have done great things for the students. You have been the main coordinator in Mahatma Gandhi AIS Coaching Institute, Kurukshetra University. You are also member of RK Foundation Fund, also member of Academic Council, advisor, weaker section students, convener UMC Committee, and director Center for Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Studies, Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. You are also member of Faculty of Commerce and Management, Kurukshetra University, member Academic Advisory Committee, Doon University, Gurugram University, Chaudhry Bansilal University, Bhiwani, and many more. Sir, we are really grateful to have you here, and I thank Dr. Seema Singhar to invite such a stalwart of commerce to give these deliberations. With these kind words, sir, I respectfully invite you to place the stage and deliberate your thoughts.
Thank you, madam. First of all, I express my sincere gratitude to the principal of college, Madam Seema Singhar, for organizing very relevant academic event. प्यारे बच्चों, सिर्फ और सिर्फ 5 से 7 मिनट। मुझे पता है it will be very hectic for you, but क्योंकि आप सुबह से बैठे हैं और सुनना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है, और सुबह से क्योंकि बहुत बड़े बड़े स्पीकर चेयरमैन प्रोफेसर महावीर नवाज जी, बीबी सिंगला जी और बाकी के स्पीकर सुबह से बोल चुके होंगे, तो इट इज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू डाइजेस्ट द हेवी एकेडमिक डोज। इसलिए मैं 5 मिनट से फालतू नहीं लूँगा। देखो दोस्तों, सबसे पहले तो धन्यवाद, और एक बहुत इस कॉलेज से स्पेशल रिलेशन ये रहा है कि इस कॉलेज में इंस्पेक्शन पे भी आए, सिलेक्शन पे भी आए, एक गवर्निंग बॉडी का इलेक्शन था उसमें भी आए, और आप एक काफ़ी लंबे टाइम के बाद एक सेमिनार में भी पार्टिसिपेट करने का मौका मिला। इसके लिए डॉक्टर सीमा को बहुत बहुत बधाई कि उन्होंने एक अच्छा एकेडमिक और रेलिवेंट टॉपिक पे एक एकेडमिक इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया। आजकल एक बजवर्ड चलता है, बजवर्ड तो आज के टाइम में वो ग्रीन है। हम पहले ग्रीन मार्केटिंग की बात करते थे, फिर ग्रीन व्हीकल्स, ग्रीन पैकेजिंग, green accounting, like that. So one important topic which is shaping our planet and economy is green finance. Green finance is all about directing financial flows towards sustainable and environmentally friendly projects. It means using money in such a way that supports the environment and sustainable development. It is a way of ensuring that our economic activities do not harm the environment, but instead preserve it for future generations. It includes investment, loans and financial activities that help in reducing pollution, save energy and promote clean technologies like solar, wind power and hydro projects, etc. Next. Why green finance? Basically, as you know that we are facing the challenge of global warming. Climate is a very big issue nowadays. पेड़ कटते जा रहे हैं, अफोरेस्टेशन हो नहीं रहा, तो इसलिए वी हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल इन जो थीम है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ग्रीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड ग्रीन फाइनेंस फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. बेसिकली वी हैव टू इनकलकेट सस्टेनेबिलिटी इन आवर डेली लाइफ, तभी हम सर्वाइव कर पाएंगे. अदरवाइज आने वाली जनरेशन हमें बहुत बुरा कहेंगे, बहुत कोसेंगे, क्योंकि हम पेड़ काटते जा रहे हैं, चीज़ों को हम एग्जॉस्ट करते जा रहे हैं, एक्सप्लॉइट करते जा रहे हैं और उसमें एडिशन नहीं कर रहे, तो हमें उसको बचाना है. तो उसके लिए ग्रीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होना बहुत जरूरी है और ग्रीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के लिए ग्रीन फाइनेंस का होना बहुत जरूरी है. इट फोकसेस ऑन इको फ्रेंडली एंड सस्टेनेबल प्रोजेक्ट, रिड्यूसेस कार्बन इमिशंस एंड पोल्यूशन, supports renewable energy like solar and wind power, promotes green technologies and innovation, balances economic growth with environmental care, helps in climate mitigation and adaptation efforts, promotes sustainable economic growth by directing funds to environmental friendly projects, builds positive brand image and stakeholder trust in firms. What is the background of this green finance in India? India has placed increasing emphasis on sustainability, particularly on its global commitments such as Paris Agreement. Under this agreement, India has pledged to lower its carbon intensity by approximately 35% by 2030. Additionally, the country aims to generate 50% of its electricity from renewable energy sources by 2030. Alongside other ambitious goals related to green energy production, carbon reduction and sustainable agriculture. It is estimated that to meet India's naturally determined contributions under the Paris Agreement, the nation will require approximately, अगर डॉलर्स में बात करें तो 170 बिलियन US डॉलर्स, that is approximately ₹11 लाख करोड़ एनुअली. और सच बताऊं तो इसका हम आधा भी खर्च नहीं करते ग्रीन फाइनेंस के लिए, इन्वायरमेंट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए. तो इंडिया इस हाल बिहाइंड इन अचीविंग दिस टारगेट. हम देख सकते हैं कि ग्रीन वर्कर्स हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत कम है. चलिए ग्रीन फाइनेंस की अगर बात करें तो इट्स ट्रेंड इज इंक्रीजिंग, ये बहुत बढ़ रहा है आगे. 2016 में 1200 बिलियन इंडियन रुपीस में था और 2024 में इट हैज इंक्रीज टू 4100 बिलियन रुपीस. तो बढ़ रहा है बहुत ज़्यादा, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है. ग्रोथ इज ट्रिमेंडस बट देयर इज ए गैप, ह्यूज गैप इज देयर. ग्रीन फाइनेंस की अगर बात करें तो इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा जो शेयर है ग्रीन फाइनेंस का, दैट इज इन्वेस्टेड इन रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी. हम देखते हैं कि सोलर पैनल के ऊपर बहुत इंटरेस्ट है, गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडीज भी प्रोवाइड करती है. एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी 10 से 12% इसमें शेयर है. क्लीन ट्रांसपोर्ट 8 से 10%. हमने देखा कि इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स अभी जस्ट आए हैं, इलेक्ट्रिक चाहे वो ई रिक्शा हो, गाड़ियाँ हो, तो उसमें सिर्फ 10 से 12% जो है वो ग्रीन फाइनेंस इन्वॉल्व है. वाटर एंड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में 5 to 7% ओनली. क्लाइमेट एडेप्टेशन में 5 to 6%. सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर में 2 to 3% ओनली. तो ये हमारा 2024 का रिकॉर्ड है कि सिर्फ रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में हमारा ग्रीन फाइनेंस की इन्वेस्टमेंट सबसे ज़्यादा है, बाकी तो बहुत कम. ग्रीन फाइनेंस में क्या क्या इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, क्या क्या इंक्लूड करते हैं? रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी सोर्सेज. इट इंक्लूड्स एन इन्वेस्टमेंट इन रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी सोर्सेज लाइक सोलर, विंड एंड हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स. These projects help in reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and lower carbon emissions. India is rapidly expanding its renewable energy capacity, aiming for 500 gigawatt of non-fossil fuel capacity by 2030. इस डायरेक्शन में बहुत काम चल रहा है, कितना हम टारगेट को अचीव कर पाएंगे एंड इट हैज टू बी सीन. की इनिशिएटिव्स फॉर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी क्या क्या है? इसमें सबसे पहला जो प्रोमिनेंट है प्रधानमंत्री सूर्य घर. इसमें मुख्य बिजली योजना और इसमें टारगेट है कि 1 करोड़ लोगों को रूफटॉप सोलर पावर प्लांट लगा के देना. सोलर पार्क स्कीम है गवर्नमेंट की, और इसमें इट हैज बीन डिसाइडेड टू डेवलप मोर देन 50 सोलर पार्क across multiple states with capacity of more than 50 megawatt or more. Bhadra solar park है राजस्थान में, it is one of the largest solar park in the world. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है कि because we are the most populous country, सबसे बड़ा हमारा डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री है, तो सबसे बड़ा जो सोलर पार्क है वो भी इंडिया के राजस्थान में है। दूसरा रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, दूसरा सस्टेनेबल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर। Think about electric public transport system, no pollution, no air pollution, no noise pollution, efficient energy buildings and smart grids that optimize energy use and make cities cleaner and more livable. हमने देखा कि एनर्जी कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, एनर्जी क्राइसिस हमने देखा है, तो and it is basically going to be very important in future also. Energy efficient buildings which consumes minimum energy through smart designs. It includes highest performance insulators, passive solar design, means natural light or air flow to minimize heating and cooling needs. Energy efficient equipments, LED lighting, पहले हमने देखा कि पहले हम बल्ब यूज करते थे, LED यूज करते हैं तो उसमें कम एनर्जी लगती है। एनर्जी एफिशिएंट ये है हमारा HVAC सिस्टम, दैट इज हीटिंग, वेंटिलेशन और AC सिस्टम, तीनों को कंबाइन करके एक ऐसा मैकेनिज्म डेवलप किया है कि उसमें हमारी एनर्जी कम से कम लगे और हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट बहुत अच्छे से पूरा हो सके। वन इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट विच इज इंक्लूडेड इन ग्रीन फाइनेंस ग्रीन बॉन्ड, तो इन्वेस्टमेंट इन ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स दे आर यूज्ड स्पेसिफिकली टू फंड द प्रोजेक्ट्स व्हिच हैव पॉजिटिव एनवायरमेंटल बेनिफिट्स। These green bonds differ from regular bonds because the proceeds are specifically earmarked for eco-friendly projects requiring strict reporting on the environment benefit perceived. यहाँ के जो green bond जहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट होते हैं तो ये बताना पड़ेगा कि इस पैसे से कितना environment को benefit हुआ, कितना हमें sustainability आएगी. For example, a city might issue green bonds to raise money for a new park or clean water project. Investors will buy these bonds knowing their money is going towards something sustainable and they are contributing for a sustainable future. अगर हमें पता है कि एक क्लीन, हेल्दी और एक अच्छे सिस्टम को सेटअप को डेवलप करने के लिए हमारा पैसा खर्च होगा तो people will definitely come forward to invest in such bonds. Business, on the other hand, may take out a green loan to make their operations more eco-friendly. It may anything from installing energy efficient machinery to adopting sustainable farming practices. Next please. ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स बहुत बड़े हैं, अगर इसकी बात करें तो 2011 में it was only $1.2 बिलियन, और जबकि ये 2023 में 24 या 23 इतना होगा, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा स्टेप इंक्रीज हुआ। और अभी बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा ने 1000 करोड़ रुपए के ये ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स इशू किए। नेक्स्ट, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया आल्सो इशूड सॉवरेन ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स वर्थ ₹8,000 करोड़ टू फाइनेंस सोलर पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स एंड ग्रीन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, और इसमें जो एग्जांपल है दैट इज रामपुर हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट इन यूपी। इंडियन कॉर्पोरेट्स सच एज एक्सिस बैंक, SBI, बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा, NTPC, they have also issued green bonds to support sustainable projects. Green loans, basically banks are focusing on providing loans at subsidized rates to the public and private organizations and individuals for purchasing electrical vehicles and installation of solar panels. Green insurance, it includes policies and incentives designed to support environment sustainability. For example, discounted premium for electrical vehicles, green rebuilding, coverage for solar on wind farming. पे एज यू ड्राइव एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट है, हमने थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना। ये एक सिंपल सी बात है कि एक गाड़ी अगर 50,000 किलोमीटर चल रही है तो वो भी इतना इंश्योरेंस पे कर रहा है, और एक 5,000 किलोमीटर चल रही है तो उसको भी इंश्योरेंस पे करना पड़ रहा है। एक इन्वायरमेंट को बहुत ज़्यादा हार्म हो रहा है 50,000 किलोमीटर चलने से एक साल में, और इससे एक सिर्फ 5,000, बट बोथ आर पेइंग द सेम प्रीमियम। तो एक कंसेप्ट ये दिया है कि पे एज यू ड्राइव, कि जितना हम ड्राइव करेंगे उसको उससे रिलेट कर दिया जाएगा, अलाइन कर दिया जाएगा, ताकि उसको फिर जो कम हार्म कर रहा है इन्वायरमेंट को उसको कम पे करना पड़ेगा। कार्बन फाइनेंस, लास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ दिस डॉक्यूमेंट, climate change. As you know that climate change is one of the biggest challenges we face today. By investing in green projects, we can reduce greenhouse gas emissions, protect biodiversity, and ensure healthier planet for future generations. Green carbon finance care, it is a mechanism that provides funds for projects aimed at reducing carbon dioxide. It is evolving rapidly in India. due to government initiatives for carbon credit trading scheme, which was launched in 2023. It aims at reducing greenhouse gas emissions, allowing business and trades to earn the revenue by selling credits on emissions reduction activities like renewable waste management, tree planting, etc. अगर जमींदारों को कहा जाए कि आप अपने खेत के पास 20 पौधे लगाइए और आपको पर पेड़ को 1000 मतलब 100 रुपया मिलेगा और इसमें डाटा बताता है कि लैंड ओनर्स कैन अर्न अप टू ₹2500 पर हेक्टेयर फॉर कार्बन क्रेडिट्स, यानी कि एक पेड़ लगाएंगे तो उसके 100 रुपये मिलेंगे, 20 लगा देंगे प्रति 10 के 2000 इतना ही। तो ये कार्बन क्रेडिट स्कीम है गवर्नमेंट की, तो इट इज मोटिवेटिंग द बेसिकली फार्मिंग कम्युनिटी और इसका रेवेन्यू तो जनरेट हो रहा है और दूसरा इन्वायरमेंट पे पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट आ रहा है। As you know, the importance of green funds cannot be overstated. एक इमेजिन कीजिए कि एक बहुत सनी रीजन है जहाँ पे हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अगर ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से प्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो इट रिलीजेस ए सिग्निफिकेंट अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन द एटमॉस्फेयर और ये कंपनी डिसाइड करती है कि हम यहाँ पे सोलर पावर प्लांट लगाएंगे, they will issue green bond for that, and people knowing that they are contributing something for goodness, something for a sustainable future, so they will buy these, they will invest in these bonds, and the company will invest in developing the solar power plant. And once operational, the plant starts generating electricity from sunlight, a renewable and abundant resource. This will reduce the dependence on traditional sourcing, cutting down on harmful emissions. Sustainable reduction in greenhouse can lead to clean and healthier environment. The project also creates local job opportunities, ranging from construction to maintenance, thereby stimulating the local economy. Just to conclude, green finance is not just about funding the project, it's about making smarter choice with our investment. हमें देखना कि हम अपना इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ पे करें। अगर हम इन्वेस्टमेंट ऐसी जगह पे करें which is benefiting the environment, which is protecting the humanity, तो हमें satisfaction होती है। Traditional investment prioritize short-term gains, but green investment look at the long-term health of our planet and our communities. Green finance can transform cities, making them more sustainable and resilient. This transition to a green economy requires everyone's participation. Government can implement policies that encourage sustainable investment. Business can adopt green practices, and individuals can support these through conscious investment choices. Over time, the impact of green finance will become more apparent in terms of reduced carbon dioxide, improved public health, and economic resilience are just a few long-term benefits. How we can get involved? हम इसमें कैसे participate करते हैं? Look for the banks and investment that basically give priority to the sustainability. Support the businesses that are committed to green products. Green finance is not just a trend; it is a necessity towards a sustainable future. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful deliberations about renewable energy. You have told us that प्रकृति के साथ संतुलन के विकास का सच्चा मार्ग है. Now I invite Dr. Monica, Dynamic Professor of Economics, to present the report of the day.
Thank you, Dr. Rama.
Respected dignitaries,
Delegates, colleagues, and dear students, good afternoon, everyone. I am here to read the report of the seminar. The seminar on green manufacturing and green finance, finding sustainable solution for Industry 4.0 is successfully organized with active participation from academicians, researchers, and students in more than 10 states of India. The event aimed to explore sustainable practices and innovative financial strategies aligned with the Industry 4.0. The seminar commenced with an inaugural session placed by distinguished dignitaries. The chief guest
Shri Himanshu Agarwal, CEO of CL Tower, graced the occasion. The keynote speaker, Professor K.P. Kaushik from the Arun Jaitley National Institute of Financial Management, delivered an enlightening keynote address highlighting the importance of green finance in achieving long-term sustainability goals. The guest of honor, Professor Mahavir Narwal, Chairperson, Department of Kurukshetra, Department of Commerce, Kurukshetra, University, Kurukshetra, emphasized the integration of environment responsibility with economic growth, with focus on green manufacturing, required less finance and renewable resources. The session also featured an expert talk by resource person, Professor B.B. Singla from the School of Management Studies, Punjabi University, Patiala. Next, we will have both online and offline technical sessions. The online technical session was conducted with great enthusiasm and scholarly engagement in our college conference room. The resource person, Professor K.A. Goyal, Head Business Finance and Economics, Jain and Vyas University, Jodhpur, delivered an insightful lecture on financial innovation, supporting green industries, and suggests different ways to reduce waste. The session was chaired by Dr. Manoj Kumar from the School of Social Sciences, Jawaharlal Nehru University, who guided the discussion and provided valuable remarks on the presented papers. The offline technical session, which was conducted here in this seminar venue, witnessed active participation from scholars presenting their research work. The resource person was Dr. Priyanka Sahni, Assistant Professor, Hindu Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Jain, shared her views on sustainable development goals, challenges for India. The session was chaired by Dr. Shagun, Associate Professor, Government PG College, Ambala, Kent, who provided constructive feedback and moderated the session effectively and concluded the session. The seminar received an overwhelming response with paper presenters from more than 10 states across India. Participants presented their research on diverse topics related to green manufacturing, sustainable finance, environmental policies, and industry forward for innovations. The session encouraged meaningful discussions, knowledge exchange, and interdisciplinary learning. The valedictory address is given by Professor Subhash, Department of Commerce, KMK, and the lecture was on green finance, especially in India. So overall, the seminar is successfully organized with contribution from academicians and delegates from different states of India. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a comprehensive review. Now, to express gratitude from our side, I would like to invite Mrs. Seema Agarwal from the Department of Commerce. For her, I would like to say that, ma'am, you are dynamic and energetic personality. Your enthusiasm lights up every space wherever you enter. Ma'am, kindly grace the stage with your vibrant presence.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, and dear participants. It is indeed a matter of great honor and privilege for me to propose the vote of thanks for this session on the topic of green manufacturing marketing for sustainable solutions for industry growth. At the very outset, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude to our honorable chief guest, for raising this occasion with his august presence. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Subhash, Professor, Department of Commerce, and Dr. Mahavir Narwal, Chairperson, Department of Commerce, Kurukshetra University, for their basic passion and motivating address that adding immense value to this platform. My sincere appreciation goes to our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. M.D.S.D, for delivering such a profound and thought-provoking keynote address. Your insight has indeed broadened our perspectives. I would like to extend my gratitude to our respected resource person, Dr. B.B. Singla, for sharing his valuable knowledge and enriching us with his expertise. A special note of thanks to Dr. Shagun for efficient chairing the session and guiding the discussions with her expertise and insight. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Priyanka for her adding depth and direction to the session. We are immensely thankful to our Honorable President, Shri Adil Agarwal ji, whose visionary guidance and unwavering support continue to inspire us in organizing such meaningful academic endeavors. I also express my sincere thanks to our Secretary, Shri Ashish Vindar Bansal ji, Treasurer Shri Anil Vindar ji, for their constant support and encouragement. A special note of gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. Seema Singhal, whose dynamic leadership and unwavering dedication have been the driving force behind the success of this event. A special thanks to our dear friend and the biggest support, our founder, member of the founder pillar of Department of Commerce, Mrs. Deepshika Sharma, for raising the occasion. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our Vice Principal, Mrs. Rishu Bansal, for her valuable coordination and continued support. My sincere appreciation goes to all the organizing committee members, especially Dr. Monica, the leader of the seminar, Dr. Suniti, and Dr. Nisha for handling the technical session and the online presentations. My sincere all the members of the organizing committee and staff for their tireless efforts, dedication and teamwork in making this session and this seminar a great success. A heartfelt thanks to Dr. Anuradha for handling and conducting the event so gracefully and efficiently, ensuring the smooth flow of the entire program. I would like to thank all the participants for their enthusiastic presence and active involvement. Your participation truly adds life and meaning to such academic event. I'm very thankful to all of you. To Dr. Mahavir Agarwal and Dr. Subhash, I am personally very thankful because of these two persons I am here, because they were the members of the selection committee. अगर वो उसमें नहीं होता तो कैसे जाएंगे?
Thank you so much, dear ma'am, for such a beautiful vote of thanks. And now moving forward and towards the end as well, we now move to the certificate distribution ceremony. I request our dignitaries to kindly present the certificates to the participants. I request all the participants who have come over here to come on their own as yes, of course. I'm very much thanks to organizing secretary Mrs. Seema Agarwal. मैम आपके लिए एक बात कहना चाहूँगी कि ऊर्जा ही वो शक्ति है जो हर कार्यक्रम को सफलता देती है और आपकी ऊर्जा से सब थर कांपते हैं। मेरे जैसे लेजी पर्सन को स्पेशली चुपते हैं आपको देख के। तो स्टिल मैम वी आर वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू फॉर एवरीथिंग यू हैव डन फॉर अस। थैंक यू सो मच। नाउ
It is a special announcement to please managing person of Dr. Anuradha and Dr. Puli, and in spite of their special day, they are here to thank you. We are very thankful.
The lunch you have taken and the breakfast you have taken. I'm also thankful to Rajni ma'am for handling technical session, for being here since morning. I don't know ma'am whether you have taken even a drop of water as well or not. So we are really very thankful to you and to Deepak sir as well for your gracious presence since morning. Thank you sir. Now I request all the dignitaries to come forward and present the certificates to the presenters. I request presenters come as we are distributing the certificates. Ma'am, we can start from here.
कौन ले जाओ?
My dear friend, Mrs. Renu, who is soon going to be doctor, please assist for certificate distribution. Today we are giving you certificate of Commerce. May one day you become the Vice Chancellor of a university.
गर्मी
Congratulations, ma'am. Now I invite
हाँ जी
Dr. Neelam for presentation for the certificate.
हाँ जी
ये चलता रहेगा, ऐसे मत सोचो, थोड़ा देर बात करेगा।
Please come one by one.
साइड में खड़े मैम सामने सामने प्लीज यस प्लीज हेलो हाँ जी ले लीजिए हाँ जी यस प्लीज आप ही कहना पड़ेगा सामने यस प्लीज हाँ जी हाँ जी
Can I go home, sir? Please रुक जाओ। अभी एक बच्चे ने लिखा था कैन आई गो वॉशरूम
लेनी कर रही है इन्होंने कमेंट में मुझे पता है और भी बैठे हैं सारे
दिल नीचे करके दे
बात भी करी
निकल जाओ जिसने घर निकलना है चुपचाप निकलो एक एक करके बहुत अच्छे टीचर्स हैं सारे एक नंबर टीचर्स है बस थोड़ा सा खाने की कमी रह गई है सब बहुत अच्छा बस खाने में थोड़ी सी पैटीज हो जाती है ना अच्छी बढ़िया हो जाता है प्यास लग रही है थोड़ी कोल्ड ड्रिंक भी आ जाए ना तो क्या है अब सुन
Welcome to live chat. Privacy and
can we drink water? Yes, we are ready to. Next candidate come please waste of no time. What to do? जवाब तो दो।
आईडियो कहना नहीं, सॉरी कॉल करने की चैटिंग में कुछ भी लिख दूंगा ना, आप कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं, मुझे नहीं दबा। सारा बेंड हो गया, मैं तो अंत में गई। चलो
बच्चे पानी मांग रहे हैं।
सामने बातें खींच गई मुझे नहीं है। ओके मैडम ने तो आपका नाम की पूरी मैं बंद करा